Can you describe a homeless person to me?
I think a homeless person is someone that is unemployed and kind of dirty, that doesn't shower. Sorry, it's the truth.
No, that's fine. And that's about.
That's it.
Basically it.
They sleep on the streets. Yeah. And there's a lot of homeless people like down 4th Ave.
Yeah.
The weather's so nice.
And
it's like almost like accepted down the street.
And so what would your opinion be knowing that I've been homeless?
Oh, you have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think they can like get out of it if they want to. Like if they want to be like helped, then they'll be helped.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That's all we needed. Fantastic. Good luck on your journalism.
Bad?
No, it's not bad at all.
Okay.
It's your opinion.
Am I right though or no?
Is there anything that you need help with right now? A new ankle? What happened with your ankle?
I broke it about 2.5 years ago.
Oh my.
Fusion-wise, it's healed, but pain and cellulitis is set in it.
Really?
So the pain and swelling will not go away.
So the pain, how bad's the pain? Pretty bad.
Most people are shocked when I tell them that of my story of being homeless, and I share my book, Shelter, One Man's Journey from Homelessness to Hope. But they just assume that if you work at a college, that, life is good.
It was 1970 in Hollywood. I was homeless in Hollywood, 13 years old at the time. And I spent a couple months on the street in Hollywood, and then I somehow ended up in downtown LA and was homeless there for several months. I was raped twice.
In the alley behind the warehouse, I looked in their dumpster and found some heavy furniture plastic. And a guy came out from the back door and he said, "Get away from here. We don't let homeless people around here, okay? Well, I just need some plastic so I can shelter from the rain. Nobody gives a damn about that. Get out of here. Go get wet, whatever. Catch pneumonia for all I care and die." Okay, after that, I fully realized at that point that I'm part of the homeless population and need to therefore adjust my expectations.
So this is Safe Park. This has existed since October 1st, 2013. When we first started it, we were focused on two issues. The one was the one you see here, is the right to sleep 24 hours a day. And the other one was when are we allowed to set up the tents during the day, or in general, to block ourselves from rain or from weather conditions in general. After getting arrested for setting up a tent during the day, we decided we're going to stop pushing on that so much and more focusing on just the simple right to sleep. Because if we didn't have a place to sleep, then we really didn't have much else. So after October 1st, it was just myself and one other gentleman. We came out here and we slept. We met with the captain of the Tucson Police Department, and he said as long as we just had our sleeping implements, a sign, a water bottle, and we could use our backpacks as a pillow, we were okay. And we weren't doing anything illegal, at least it's based off of what the judges already said.
There's something like 11 homeless shelters for men, and at least a half dozen for families, and only 3 that accept single women. So And single women are the most vulnerable to rape and assault.
So you check in, and I was assigned a bunk by one of the managers here. So it kind of brings back, it's hard to believe that it was almost 20 years ago when I ended up homeless here at the shelter.
It was pretty easy when you're cute and 13 to find some place to crash in LA. But there were times when I was walking up and down Santa Monica Boulevard in the rain, hitchhiking, hungry, trying to find some place to stay. I inevitably ended up having sex with people to have some place to stay. And sometimes it was good and sometimes it was bad. But it was my life. There was no other way to have a place to stay.
I remember the first night here, I was scared because, you hear the stories about, homeless people are violent, that they are criminals, they're lazy, and, they're ex-cons, they're drug addicts, they're alcoholics. But the longer and longer I stayed here, I realized that we all arrived here for one reason or another. That we all are human beings, that we all have a story to tell.
I worked for years out of a labor hall down on 9th Street. It's since went out of business.
Oh, really?
And it had been here for a lot of years.
Well, the biggest misconception about homeless people is that they are all lazy, drunkards, and drug addicts, which is not true. Because many homeless people have become homeless because of our economic situation, okay? You've got poor people on the verge of homelessness, okay? Trying to figure out whether they can spend today's check on gas or food or health care or buying shoes for the kid, okay? And then one of those people becomes sick, then the bottom falls out.
Can you describe a homeless person for us?
Usually found in every crack of the city late at night. Dirty, messy. There's stuff strewn everywhere and begging for money, really. And I don't know, I don't much care for it, to be honest.
Owen has been homeless well before I was, and has been arrested for sleeping a lot more times than I have been. Owen was found dead in a wash that he lived in just about a month ago. We have thousands of invisible neighbors all around our city who risk the same fate as Owen every single night. Having nowhere to live is not a crime.
So Carlos G. Figueroa was the father of my other co-founder, Diana V. Figueroa. And he is a symbol of some of those things that we want to cease to happen. He was an alcoholic, he was homeless, and he was beaten to death while in Tucson, and his crime is still an unsolved crime.
What was your main occupation?
Well, actually, I'm a merchant.
You're a what? A merchant marine? Wow. You're a tough guy then. Well, strong. I always think of merchant marines as strong.
Well, it is what it is.
Nearby lay Tucson's family members and city founders, the famous and the infamous. But here, where we stand, lie the invisibles, the people that most of society has forgotten or don't want to see. We are here today in an important and beautiful act of human recognition for our neighbors, those who have shared this home of Tucson with us.